Welcome to my next album ranking, today about Girlschool. It has to be remembered though that Girlschool originally were not so much of an album band, but singles like these got them going in the 80s. Girlschool could write hits to remember and sing along to. To me, this compilation of 15 singles is therefore almost more essential than the albums. This out of the way, I'll talk about the albums. Karina is taking care of the album cover presentation today. On one hand, Legacy, as the title suggests, is very concerned about the past. We get a remake of Emergency, a Motorhead cover, guest appearances by Fast Eddie, Phil Campbell, Tony Iommi and more. On the other hand, Girlschool awkwardly tried to modernize their songwriting with tracks like Whole New World and I Spy. Being the longest Girlschool album with 15 songs, it feels like they didn't know what they wanted and just tried a bit of everything. The result is a confused mess. Jackie Chambers and founder member Enid Williams had replaced Kelly Johnson and Tracy Lamb. For the live shows, the new lineup worked just as fine. The result at the studio, however, was a disappointment after the excellent comeback album Not That Innocent, for which Kelly had written a lot. Believe has some songs which are okay, like Never Say Never and Yes Means Yes, but also tunes like Crazy, which sends me straight to sleep with its indie pop vibes. After the much criticized Running Wild, Girlschool tried to reconnect musically to former glories. On Nightmare Bibble Cross, they succeeded partly at least. Songs like Play With Fire, Never Too Late or Back For More charged up their batteries. Then again, a couple of rather silly tracks like Danger Sign and Turn It Up damaged the overall impression.
The day started out so good.
The album everybody loves to hate because Girlschool turned kind of wimpy here, even putting a keyboard player on stage, what an abomination. But I always liked some of the songs. Nowhere to Run, Nasty Nasty or Love Is a Lie. It's not as bad as they say. With Come the Revolution and Take It Like a Band, Girlschool go full speed ahead here. I was convinced after the first two songs already that I'd prefer this album to the previous Legacy and Believe. Guilty as Sin drags a bit in the middle with Perfect Storm and Painful, but otherwise nice one. The album, simply entitled Girlschool, is often overlooked in the band's discography. The early 90s were a chaotic period for Girlschool. Band members were coming and going, while Kim and Denise were the only stayers. 4 years had passed since Take a Bite already. Songs like My Ambition, On My Way, or We Came, We Saw and Grew Stronger surely succeed. I filmed the band on the following tour. You find several live songs on my channel. The fourth album admittedly was more commercial than the first three. The promotional videos were kind of bizarre. Girlschool had made it to a certain level of fame and were obviously bound to enjoy it. Play Dirty seems like a guilty pleasure today, but pleasure it is with songs like Burning in the Heat or Rock Me, Shock Me. Quite similar in its songwriting style to Nightmare Bibble Cross, Take a Bite was definitely a step forward though. It had great songs to offer like Head Over Heels, Action, Too Hot to Handle and a great cover of Fox on the Run. Since it was released on one CD together with its predecessor, you'll notice the sound is rather different. I prefer the production of Take a Bite because it's warmer, the bass has more punch. It's a matter of taste though. The best album from the second half of Girlschool's career. Kelly Johnson's return provided them with some extra energy in songs like Mad Mad Sister, Stay Wild and Little Green Man.
And now, Maximum Energy.
Coming Your Way is a great opener and the title track is also among my faves. It's a great album. Possibly the darkest Girlschool album with songs like the title track When Your Blood Runs Cold or Flesh and Blood. Then there is a very nice cover of Live With Me. Must have. The debut album is a close second in my ranking. Of course there are classics like Take It All Away, Demolition Boys and Emergency, but also 2 or 3 weaker tracks like Baby Doll or Not For Sale, so it's slightly less perfect than... The second album with increased confidence and skills is just the perfect Girlschool album without any fillers. Many songs like Come On Let's Go, Future Flash or Hit and Run would still be played live decades later. So much for that, and thanks for watching.